Look at this beautiful walk between all of the palm trees. It's a nice cool morning, even though I am out of breath and my body has a lot of warm temperature. But it's nice to walk through these palm trees this morning. So this won't be our official opener, but I wanted to go ahead and document this. I am on my way down Catella Boulevard to go to the budget to pick up our rental car for the day. We are excited to be able to go to Six Flags Magic Mountain today and get a lot of those new credits. I did notice that like Tatsu and some of the others have been closed, Batman the Ride. So I'm not sure what we'll get into today. The app, I've been watching it. The times haven't been too bad on a weekday, so hopefully we won't need Flash Pass, but we'll get it if we need to. But I'll probably cover all that once we get to Six Flags. Whew, all right, I have made it. That is farther from the Disneyland Resort than I thought, but let's pick up our car. This walk
is ridiculous.
Dear video diary, we have made it halfway down the sidewalk to the entrance of the park. We are without water and food. I hope that we make it.
Send help.
Might need to send help soon. Dear video log, we have found a corner in the sidewalk. I think the entrance is ahead. I think we will be okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Dear video log, there are now rides in sight and I see the entryway. We have made it. No help is currently necessary. So good morning, fellow ticket holders. We have finally made it down that very long walkway to the front of Six Flags Magic Mountain here in Valencia, California.
And the park isn't closed today.
Sorry, folks, we're closed for 2 weeks to clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Sorry.
We are excited to be here. Brand new park for us, which means a lot of brand new credits on the coasters this morning. It doesn't seem to be too busy, but people are still coming in. So we're going to try to do our best to not need to get fast lane, Flash Pass. There we go, Flash Pass. So let's go ahead and go on inside and check out Six Flags Magic Mountain. So I have to make my way back to the car because you are not allowed to have any type of tripod, even if it doesn't extend. So I gotta take us back to the car. And it is holiday in the park time here at Magic Mountain. I don't think it starts till tomorrow, which we will be back tomorrow for all of that. Little jazz up here in the morning. This is definitely a unique entrance for a park. Again, not that standard Six Flags type of entrance that you see at the other ones. But I think we're gonna make our way over to Full Throttle, which is close to the front here. I think it's around here to the right. Oh wow, look at the water features, that's neat. Full Throttle is a Premier Rides roller coaster. This will be our first credit here today at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So this is a Skyrocket Model 3, I believe is what it's saying on the roller coaster database. And what's interesting is the inversion loop is right there, but you also see that there is track on top because you go up and over the top of the loop before you end into the station. Definitely a unique ride. Oh, it's stalled. All right, here we go. Full throttle. All right, so we just finished on Full Throttle. Like I said, this is a Premier Rides Rocket 3. It's a fantastic ride. Wow, I really enjoyed it.
Ride. It was fun. I see why people don't like it because of the trim brakes towards the end.
Yeah, so when you come up over that hill and you come down, it literally stops you at the bottom, and you have a lot of inertia coming into it from the second launch in the back of the park.
Other than that, everything was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. That stall in the beginning was great.
Yeah, the stall and the loop is fantastic. This is definitely a good ride. Thumbs up. All right, so we're gonna head that way because we're gonna make our way to West Coast Racers. But I think before we do that, we're gonna hit up Ninja, which is an aero suspended, kind of like the bat that we did at Kings Island. So we're gonna head that way. So does this roller coaster look familiar to anybody? I won't tell you what it is or who created it, but if you can, leave a comment below. We will get to this eventually, but yeah, there's another one here. Okay, so I didn't realize that this coaster is literally right here for the entrance, so we're gonna do it before we head over to Ninja. And this is what it is. This is the Classic Revolution. This is a Schwarzkopf looper, just like Super Duper Looper at Hershey Park. All right, so we just did New Revolution or Classic Revolution or whatever it's called on the Schwarzkopf. Like I said, this is the exact same manufacturer that made Super Duper Looper at Hershey Park, which is a favorite of ours and a classic. I'm gonna guess based on the sign, this is their first one. It was great.
It was fantastic. The views from Revolution were beautiful. You see the mountains and it's surrounded by trees. It's gorgeous. It's slow. It's a great family coaster, but weren't able to really get any B-roll because it's back in those trees, which makes it a fantastic ride. Not the fastest ride, but definitely a good starter family coaster. All right, so we're gonna continue on now and we're gonna head towards Ninja unless we find something else on the way. Like I said, we are back here in this pretty tree area and the coaster just goes back and forth inside of this foresty stuff. It's really neat. Kind of like a western area up here on the top of the hill. Unfortunately, Tatsu is closed while we are here because she's apparently getting painted, which it does look a little weathered. Hopefully they get a nice pop of color on her. But we were excited to ride this one. It is a flying coaster, like you're flying on a dragon, but we'll have to catch that another time. So I guess the Ninja is up this stairwell here. So let's climb the mountain. Okay, only a few stairs. Looks like it's a ramp from this point forward. You all right? I'm good.
I don't know if I'd call this a magical mountain. I see the Ninja sign ahead. It's very dead up here. There's the Honda Helpful Express. It's a hill climbing type of monorail or trolley system to get you here to the top. Here we go. So they have started the paint job here in the train barn, and they are making it green and orange. Oh, there we go. The Honda Helpful Express going down the mountain. All right, back to Tatsu. That's gonna be a really cool color when it's done. More stairs, but we've made it. All right, here we go. Ninja, an air suspended coaster. Okay, so the Ninja, again, this is an Era suspended coaster.
That suspended was something.
Yeah, it's definitely showing its age a little bit. It's like every little bit, it just jerks and jerks. We sat in the middle just in case that was gonna happen. But it's still a good coaster for its age. Really enjoyed it. These are very rare at this point. So I'm glad we got to ride this one before. Maybe it goes away at some point. But we are going to now head back down the mountain towards West Coast Racers, unless we see something else on the way. We're gonna head back down this magical mountain. Man, the way they just twist and turn these coasters on the side of this mountain. It's an awesome view. Over there's West Coast Racers. All right, so here's the new paint job for Tatsu. Here's a better look from a little bit ago. It's gonna get this green and orange color instead of that peach and yellow color. It's gonna really look nice. All right, like I said, back down the hill here. We have made it to the underground. Time for West Coast Racers, Premier's Rides Racing Coaster. All right, West Coast Racers, what do you think?
I did not care for it. It's I like some of the elements, like the helix towards the end and the inversions. Those were a lot of fun. But other than that, it's just really rickety for a brand new ride.
Yeah, it definitely has a little rattle to it for being pretty new, and it's pretty rough. We did have a back row seat, so I don't know if the front row makes a difference. But it was just okay. I think the older coasters we've done so far this morning was better than that one.
Yeah.
All right, it's lunchtime, so we're gonna get some food here at the chicken coop. So here's the fried chicken sandwich with some type of sauce. It didn't seem to be spicy, and French fries, and these are the fried pickles. Okay, so lunch from Chicken Coop. It was just okay.
This was okay. The chicken was good, and the fries were tasty. The fried pickles were inedible. They were rock solid, hard, and I don't know what was wrong with them.
But I definitely recommend the chicken sandwich. The sauce one is a little bit spicy.
A little spicy,
but it was good. The fries were cold, but the fries were still okay.
But
so
it was just okay.
Chicken Coop's good for back in this area because technically it's the only thing open because the taco place is closed and the snack bar is closed. So we needed lunch in this area, so it was good for being right here when we needed it. Time for credit number 5 in this park, Apocalypse the Ride, a GCI wooden coaster. All right, so Apocalypse, what did you think?
It was really fun. I really enjoyed that Woody. A lot of head choppers. She was going fast. Yep. It was a little rough, but rideable.
It's definitely rideable.
Very enjoyable. The layout was pretty cool too.
Yep. It was a really good GCI. I enjoyed this one. It's definitely not as rough as Wildcat because we don't like to ride that one. But this one, like Vanessa said, is rideable. So I definitely enjoyed riding Apocalypse. Oh my goodness, look. They have the Six Flags bus here. You know, the commercials that used to play with the old man. That's fantastic to see. All right, credit number 6, which is our third RMC coaster, Twisted Colossus. Twisted Colossus is technically our 4th RMC. I forgot about Jersey Devil. What did you think?
Oh my gosh, that was such a fun ride. I preferred green.
Green, the second
side
section.
More. There's this hang time that
Yep.
is just incredible. And the views, like all around these parks, you see the mountains all around you. It's fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a great ride. The green side, the second half is the best part. We did get dispatched fast enough that we were able to race our first time, which is cool because that is all timing based on if they can get the trains out. The second time we were by ourselves out on the track. But yeah, definitely a thumbs up for Twisted Colossus. All right, coaster number 7 for the day. We're gonna do Scream Ride Out Loud. This is the B&M floorless coaster. All right, so Scream, what did you think?
That one made me a little loopy. It was a little rough for a B&M, but whew, some of the elements are great. The views, fantastic, but other than that...
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Definitely not the smooth B&M that you expected. I think Bizarro at Six Flags Great Adventure is better, and it's kind of the same layout. So this is an okay coaster, but it's definitely worth riding for our credit for today. Next up is Goliath. This Giovanova Mega Coaster. This will be our first Giovanola coaster that we've ever done. I've heard good things about this one. All right, so Goliath, the Giovanola, our first one. What did you think?
It was all right.
Yeah, I think it was one of my favorites so far, which is not really that high of a standard, I guess, for lack of better words. But yeah, it was pretty good. Smooth in the first half. I don't like the stop in the mid-course brake run. And then the second half, I kind of grayed out in the helix down at the bottom because you just kept going and going and going. But yeah, it was smooth. It was good. I like it. All right, we are going to move on to either Superman or maybe X2, but we'll see. So we decided we'd leave X2 and Superman for tomorrow. So we're gonna end our day on Gold Rusher, an aero mine train. All right, just finished Gold Rusher, and I went in thinking this was going to be like the Roadrunner at Six Flags Fiesta Texas or the one at Great Adventure, but this one's very unique.
It's very unique.
You might as well not have a lap bar because it barely comes down, so you're like always swobbling around everything, but it wasn't too bad. Had a weird like turn midway up at the top of the hill, kind of like a quick turn, but yeah, I actually like this one. This one's pretty good.
Really interesting one. I liked it.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do one more by myself. I'm going to do the Riddlers Revenge. This is a B&M stand-up coaster, and this will be my very first stand-up coaster, so I'm a little nervous and concerned, but gotta do something one, so I'm going to try the Riddler's Revenge.
stand-up coaster.
So this is my very first stand-up coaster, but I've heard a lot of things of what you need to do with a stand-up coaster. And if I had a fresh body right now, because I'm super tired, I would say this is the best coaster at this park, which some people may agree, may whatever. But I did take the tips that if you kind of just bend your knees while it locks and you stand up, then you have that floating space between your groin and the seat. So when the G-forces push down on you, you do not crush your groin. And by doing that tip, this ride is smooth. It has a lot, like, it's not intense, you got some inversions, but it's fantastic. I really enjoy this, and if Green Lantern, A Great Adventure, is as good as this one, then I'm excited to do Green Lantern one day. And with that, we have made it full circle back to the front of the park. So that will conclude our day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I think it's a pretty good park. We were just talking a little bit ago, we don't think it's our favorite Six Flags parks. We still think that the lineup and everything at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey is better than here.
I think we're very spoiled on the East Coast.
And yeah, because we have a lot of choices over there of roller coasters and amusement parks and such. But Six Flags Magic Mountain definitely should be on people's bucket list if they are looking for coaster credits, because there's plenty of them here, and the rides are okay. They're worth riding. So until tomorrow, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.